Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at this Toro Super Recycler. The handle mount bolts have actually completely stripped out. It's aluminum on these that it goes into, and we see this probably 20 or 30 times a year. I'm going to show you how we permanently fix this so you don't have to deal with this type of issue again on these Super Recycler units. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button as we go along if you enjoy the content. There are a few different designs of this Super Recycler, but they've all got a carriage bolt and they'll have a washer. And that's going to go through the hole of the handle, and that's where it pivots back and forth, either for storage or for storage upright or for when you're pushing it. So with this thread being stripped out though, and that happens very, very often, what we're going to do is we're going to drill this out and we're going to put a helicoil in there to get it back working like it should. Pretty simple process, and it lasts forever. It's permanent. So we'll get our bit that matches up with your helicoil size. We'll go ahead and drill it out. You want to make sure it's straight as possible. That is all set. We'll get the rest of the aluminum out of there, just with an air nozzle real quick. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hook up here to our tap. And then we're going to go ahead and tap that to the helicoil size. You want to be extremely dead on with where your tap is. So make sure it's even. 100% as we go in. And as we're cutting threads, we want to go about a half a turn forward, and then we'll go half to 3/4 back. Just want to keep cutting those threads perfectly. We're working it back so you're getting all that excess aluminum into the grooves of that tap. Feels like it's real hard to turn at any point. Back it back out a little bit until you bottom out. Once you bottom out, you do kind of the same process on the way out. And that just makes sure those threads are cut perfectly. If they're not smooth, sometimes the helicoil will get caught there as it's going in, and you'll ruin it. You'll have to start over. Now I did spray just a little bit of lube on that before I got going, just to lubricate it. It makes it a little bit easier. Get the rest of the aluminum out of there. And then I'm going to clean it with the carburetor cleaner, just to make sure that that lube's not going to hold on to the next process. Carburetor cleaner evaporates pretty decently. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab a helicoil. We're going to put some red Loctite on this. You want quite a bit on there. You don't want this part of it to move. You want this part of it to stay in there no matter what. Even if we have to take the handle bolt back out at any point, it's not going to matter. We just do not want the helicoil to come back out with it. And they very rarely will. So I'm going to go all the way in there just past where the edge is. And then we're going to use our little tap that comes with your helicoil kit if you've got one. And we're just going to lightly tap in there and remove that little tab. Now the tab's out. Use a pair of needle nose to remove it. Doesn't look like that's working. Let's see here. There we go. Hopefully you guys saw that, but yeah, it flew right out of there. And now we're ready to reinstall our bolt. If you're using the original bolt, I would go ahead and use a blue Loctite on it, but these bolts already come with a Loctite on them. So we're not going to need to do that in this case since we got a new bolt to go there. Just going to pull everything up so it's even. Get our washer on there. I'm going to get that started. Once it's started, we'll line it up. Looking good. You always want to have a 1/2 inch ready. I sure didn't, and didn't work well. It should get real tight here at some point. Looks like we're pretty close. Guess it's just that Loctite so far. There we go. You want it all the way cranked down. You don't want that to come loose. If it starts loosening at all, it's going to ruin the threads again on this. This side is all good to go. Nice and solid. Now the handle on this is back on securely. It can be removed and folded. Nice and easy. It's secure. It's not going to break off again. It gives you a permanent fix for almost little or almost no cost on this. Super good for the customer. Otherwise, the whole deck on this would have to be replaced. That's obviously not economical to do. This is a repair that will last. It's not something that's going to happen again. And if it does, it's going to be years down the road, just like this one took a long time to get there to begin with. Follow those steps, help a customer or help yourself out to get this taken care of. Cheap, quick, and easy on your Toro Super Recycler. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. Thank you for watching.